Welcome back to our video series on building out basic experiences. Today we're going to cover how to build out an exit offer utilizing our workflow builder. And we'll look at four main things. Number one, the enrollment trigger to actually enroll exiting visitors. We'll look at some simple exit specific workflow and then more advanced ways to build out this workflow. Finally, I'll show you where to find templates for both the designs and the workflows to get you started. Let's get started with our enrollment trigger, which, if we recall from our last video, this is what actually enrolls visitors into the workflow. Now, we recommend that you start more broad, but you can actually configure this however you want. And we'll just start with a simple example. So I'll look at website behavior and I'll scroll all the way down to exiting website. Now, we have a few different options here. Any exiting behavior is what I'm going to choose because I'm going to build this workflow for both desktop and mobile visitors. But you can choose whether the cursor behavior is leaving the website, meaning they're breaking this browser plane, or if they're hitting the browser back button. So I'll choose any exiting behavior. I'll hit apply condition, and that'll be it for my enrollment trigger. Now let's go ahead and drag in a design. And remember that design, presentation, and styling happens within the design studio. So all we're doing here is we're actually taking a design that we already built and we're bringing it into the workflow. So I'll go ahead and search down here for maybe some sort of exit offer. I see cart abandonment here. We'll go ahead and choose this for right now. Great. I see a preview of that. I'm going to go ahead and click on the step, and I'm going to make sure the settings here are as I want them. So I want to display it as an overlay. The event that will advance visitors to the next step is for them to close the design. And then we'll choose not to repeat this if then step because this is not a banner. This is a single overlay that we want to show. So those look good to me. And this can be the end of your exit offer. This can be just a cart abandonment offer. So I can go up into my workflow settings and I can change the name to cart abandonment workflow. I can say this does not require a new page view. It can apply to any visitor profiles that match it. And I'll choose to not re-enroll anybody because I only want to show this once ever per visitor. So I'll choose no re-enrollment. We can go ahead and save. And we can publish this workflow, and that's all you have to do for your basic exiting experience. And that's a simple look. Now, what if we want to build all of our exiting experiences into one workflow? Then we get into a little bit more of an advanced use case. So let's build that out. I'll go ahead and delete this, and I'm still going to stick with the same enrollment trigger. Anybody exiting the website. So what I'll do here is then I will add an if-then branch. And this will allow me to create separate conditions for separate exiting visitors. So let's go ahead and create this if-then branch. Let's look at our commerce, and we'll say cart amount, items in cart, is equal to 0 this session. So I'll apply that condition, and I'll rename this branch to say these are browser abandoners. We'll hit that checkbox, and we'll add a second branch. Again, we'll go to our commerce rules and cart amount, and item quantity is at least 1 this session. And this will be my cart abandoners. So I'll rename this cart. And so I'll have two types of exiting visitors in this workflow. Once I hit save, I have my browser abandoners and my cart abandoners. So I'm going to go ahead and drag in a design here, and I want to capture a lead from this visitor group because they haven't shown any add to cart actions. They're maybe just window shopping. So we'll try to capture a lead before we throw a discount at them. So I'm going to find one of my browser abandonment promotions. Here it is right here. Grab this, and since this is capturing a lead, I'm going to go ahead and sync this to my Klaviyo app here. I'll select an email list here. So test. And we won't subscribe them to SMS because we're only collecting email here. And for my cart abandoners, these are people who have added an item to their cart and they might leave. So let's show them a more direct incentive to check out today. So I'm going to select a design here, and let's go with actually my cart abandonment promotion, which does not capture a lead and instead just shows a promotion right off the bat to those visitors that are leaving in hopes that they will use that discount code to check out. So here's my more advanced version that might take care of all of my exiting visitors on both desktop and mobile and every device in between. And these designs are completely responsive, so I don't have to actually specify which device they're on. I can just say any exiting behavior, and if they have items in their cart, then show them the immediate discount. If they have no items in their cart, then let's try to capture a lead. I'll check my settings one more time, and I will rename this just general abandonment workflow here. And no re-enrollment, I'll still just show this once. We'll save and we'll publish. And there we have it. We have our advanced workflow here. So you may be asking yourself where you can find pre-built templates that contain all this. Look no further than our template selector or our template gallery over here in the left. You can see that we have cart abandonment and browser abandonment workflows that can just automatically be put into your account and launched within minutes. And they contain design templates that are geared towards these browser and cart abandonment visitors. You can see here we have a browser abandonment promotion here on the left that captures an email. And then one row above that, we actually have our cart abandonment promotion. So both designs and workflows are out of the box for you to use and get live on your website quickly. So we've created an enrollment trigger that actually shows only to exiting visitors. Then we created a simple cart abandonment flow that shows an immediate discount to anybody exiting. And then we created a more advanced abandonment workflow that actually shows to anybody exiting the site and shows a different promotion to people who have no items in their cart versus people who do have items in their cart.